So my name is Mark Norman, I'm the script consultant on Beast on the Moor, and I also play a small part in the film. I have been researching black dog folklore since the late 1990s, which will be coming up for 20 years now. I first started in the archives at Exeter University, which houses the archives from Theo Brown, who is a well-known Devon folklorist who did a lot of research in the 1950s, 60s, 70s on black dogs. Most of that is unpublished, and I was introduced to her archive because I was actually looking for some other information on other local Devon myths and legends, and came across her work on the black dog, and it all kind of moved forward from there, really. Not personally, it's a common question. I do know people who have had lots of big cat sightings locally, although that's slightly different. I have plenty of black dog sightings sent to me all the time. Even like this week I've received 2 from people, for example. So I have well over 700 in my own archive. Some of those are historic ones, they go back many years. Other ones are more recent ones from all over the country. So I know plenty of people that have seen them or purport to have seen them, but I haven't.
No.
Well, the tradition of black dog folklore goes back for nearly 1,000 years. It appears all over the world, but it's most common in the United Kingdom. The first recorded sighting in my archive of ghostly black dogs comes from a piece in the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle in 1127, which reports a folkloric tradition which is very similar to the wild hunt, with ghostly hunters and accompanied by demonic black dogs. That's the earliest recorded sighting. There are 2 main variations of black dog folklore in the UK. One is the kind of traditional black dog, which looks like an ordinary dog. There's nothing demonic or unusual about it at all. It just appears like an ordinary dog. And the second type is the kind of shook or barguest type of black dog, which is found more in the north of the UK, although there are examples in the southwest as well. And that's the more kind of demonic dog. It's the one that's supposed to be an omen of some kind of portent of doom, death, disaster if you see it. It's the kind of story that the Hound and Baskervilles and those sorts of legends are based on. The film The Beast on the Moor, because black dog folklore is my particular area of interest outside of Devon and Cornwall within folklore research. I was drawn to it because it's unusual these days for people to pick up on the stories very often. It's a well-known tradition, but only insofar as most people have read Hound of the Baskervilles, really, and that kind of thing. When you actually talk about the traditions of black dog folklore within the UK, very few people know an awful lot about it. So I was interested that somebody I knew was also helping out with the film, and I thought, well, this is something I really ought to at least offer my help on, being my particular area of interest. And so I did, and the rest, as they say, is history.